Hello and welcome back to the video on the rest of the day and to another edition of Smackdown Out. And of course it's a big show today because it's the first episode of Smackdown since ClashAtTheCastle, and we had a lot going down there. Roman Reigns retaining, Solo Sikoa debuting, Imperium reuniting, Walter retaining, and yeah, just going on and on and on like that. So yeah, a big show this week, and it kicked off with a recap of the UK show as we head into the first match of the night between the Brawling Brutes and the Imperium, who are now reunited. They had the advantage in isolated Holland, but we managed to break free and tag in Butch, who went after Vinci's finger. Gunther was tagged in, and after Butch's offence failed to put a dent in the champ, the Ring General took his opponent down with chops and sent him back into his corner. After a break, Holland was isolated by Imperium once more. Butch then got some big moves on Vinci and Kaiser before knocking Gunther off the apron. Back in the ring, Sheamus beat Kaiser down with his trademark chops on the apron before getting a white noise on top of Vinci, who was lying in the ring. Sheamus then missed a broke kick but got into the brawling match with Gunther in the ring. The match devolved into chaos and Gunther wiped Sheamus out on the inside with a running knee. Vinci got a brainbuster in the ring before Butch and he and Kaiser hit Imperium Bomb for the victory. And yeah, it was just so good to Imperium back. And yeah, just a banger match you might expect with these six. So yeah, great stuff. 8 out of 10. The Usos and Sami Zayn were next out on SmackDown. Zayn tried to speak but was cut off by Jay, who talked about Roman Reigns winning ClashAtTheCastle. The Usos then introduced Solo Sikoa as the former NXT star joined him in the ring. He said he was there to stay and that the bloodline would get stronger before Drew McIntyre walked out of the steel chair. Sikoa was about to get hit with a chair but Sami got in the way and tanked chair shots as Solo and the Usos made their way out. And yeah, another really good promo. So excited to see Solo Sikoa with the bloodline. For me, it's been quite an overdue, really. But yeah, great to see Solo with them. And also, I mean, like, yeah, great promo. Set up the main event. Sami Zayn as well with the Usos. Him taking the chair shot, even after the Usos were so bad to him earlier on. Yeah, that is turning into a really, really interesting angle, and to be fair, I'm intrigued to see where that goes. It was then time for Raquel and Aaliyah versus Toxic Attraction. Jane and Raquel kicked off the match, and the champ was in control. She lifted Aaliyah off the apron and dropped her on Jane. Toxic was trying to isolate Aaliyah after he was tagged in and got a double team move before getting near 4th or centre. And Aaliyah then managed to fight out of the corner, but make the tag before Raquel came in and took out JC with a clothesline. Dolan tagged in and hit an elbow with a follow-away slam and a corkscrew elbow. Gigi and JC tried the double suplex on Raquel, but Aaliyah speared Gigi and broke it up. Raquel then got a Texana bomb on JC before picking up the W. And yeah, to be honest, this gets a 5 out of 10 from me. No issue with the match, and Raquel and Aaliyah, you know, their chance they're getting the win they should do, but for me it shouldn't be against Toxic Attraction, a team that they're building up really well in NXT. Having those on the main roster like that, not a fan, could have been someone else. But anyway, it's time for the Fatal 5-Way Eliminator match to determine the number 1 contenders for the women's title. Sonya went after Ronda off the bat, and Natalya and Lee helped Deville toss Rousey out the ring. Natalya got a sharpshooter on Lee, but was broken up with a women's right by Lacey. Rousey came back with the armbar on Natty, making a tap out while Sonya met her after Aaliyah in the ring. Rousey then locked in the armbar on Lacey while Sonya locked in a sleeper on Jaya, getting 2 eliminations simultaneously. Ronda and Sonya were the only ones left in the match as Deville tried to get Ronda with the hold, still locked in before sending Sonya into the barricades. Back in the ring, Ronda hit the Piper's Pit on Sonya and locked in the ankle lock, making Sonya tap out. And yeah, really just a performance here where you saw Ronda look like an absolute beast, and it did its job really. I hope she gets the title off Liv, but yeah, it'll be intriguing to see which direction they go. But yeah, on the whole, this good stuff. Made Ronda look like an absolute killer. 7 out of 10. Backstage, Solo Sikoa then thanked Sami Zayn for their help before the Usos decided all of the bloodline will be out there tonight for Sikoa with its match against Drew. And then it was time for Hit Row and the Street Profits versus the Lotharios and Maximum Male Models. Adonis and Mansoor kicked off the match, and Dawkins and Top Dollar came in and hit Mansoor with splashed in the corner. MMM and the Lotharios was then sent off the apron and in the ring. Back in SmackDown, the Lotharios were in the ring, and Humberto accidentally wiped out Angel with a dive. Maxine tried to get involved, but V5 stopped her, and Max Dupree got knocked out in the chaos. In the ring, Top Dollar tagged Adonis back in, and they picked up the win with a double team heavy hitter on Mansoor. And yeah, I mean, that gets a 5 out of 10 from me. To be honest, yeah, it kind of felt there. Just had no feelings towards it, so 5 out of 10. Alpha Academy were out next on SmackDown and said they were about to ruin Braun Strowman's return. Strowman came out and took Otis down before Gable tried to get a cheap shot, but failed. Otis then got a takedown on Braun, but was hit with a shoulder tackle. The latter hit the Alpha Academy with powerbombs before leaving the ring. And yeah, as I've always said, I just love the stuff with Braun just killing people. I mean, like, shame the Alpha Academy because I like them, but you know, Braun is killing people quite often. It is unmatched to the division, especially on a Friday night. Before backstage on SmackDown, Drew McIntyre said he would make Solo Sikoa pay for ruining his big night at ClashAtTheCastle as we headed to our main event. Solo took control of the match early on and took Dre down before getting some big kicks. Joe then got a cheat shot on Drew from ringside before Solo beat him in the corner. Solo got a hip attack in the corner before Drew came back with a neck breaker. McIntyre sent Solo and tried for a dive, but Sammy got in his way. Solo got C kick before the Usos beat him down the outside. The Street Profits came out to make the save and took out the Usos at ringside. Drew got the Claymore on Solo, sending him outside. Carrion showed up behind Drew and locked in a cross jacket, refusing to let go as the former WWE champ fell to the mat. And yeah, this gets an 8 out of 10 from me, I think. Yeah, and I'm kind of sad to see it's a no result. I mean, I kind of have to be. Because, yeah, I mean, like, we've had so many of those in the show, and especially the Solo's Curtis first match, kind of felt like he should have been over. But yeah, great match, and set out that feud perfectly, so I can't really complain. And overall, SmackDown this week gets a 7 out of 10. Yeah, I thought this week's SmackDown was really good. There were some down points in the show, kind of bits that just kind of felt like a bit irrelevant, I can't lie. But you know, on the whole, the bits that really did matter really did hit me, and I thought it was a really good episode this week. So yeah, good stuff, can't really complain. Enjoyable episode. But anyway guys, that's the video. Thanks very much for watching. To like, share, subscribe. Any thoughts, comments down below. If you want to think of for daily wrestling news, subscribe to the channel, now. I greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.